tell us about your journeys to fundraise.
Okay, so I'll kick it off. So Belong is basically the combination of an investing platform, an end-to-end investing platform, and we're the first in the world to pioneer the concept of a mortgage on stocks. So the reason that young people, we're the first generation that's going to be poorer than our parents, millennials are, and the main reason is that we can't build wealth through property as effectively as they did. So we're the first to offer people a low-interest personal loan to double an investment in equities. So basically, you invest double, it's going to grow twice as fast. So we built an investing platform and a lending platform in one. And what that meant was it was really hard for us to bootstrap. So
before we go, does everyone here understand bootstrapping?
What bootstrapping is? So bootstrapping is basically when the founding team uses some of your own cash, so your savings, to get started. It was really difficult for us to do.
A startup backable.
What makes a startup backable? So
VC backable. Yes, it's a very different kettle of fish.
It definitely is, and I mean it even differs across the spectrum because where we play at the early stage, ultimately you're backing the surfer over the wave because it's not quite yet a wave, that has been proved out. But that being said, when you are backing the surfer, which is the founder and the founding team, we're looking for certain aspects, right? And ultimately, I would say what I have seen, and it is not uniform, but more often than not, there is such thing as too early a bird doesn't catch a worm, so, we've been sold this rhetoric of, just have this great idea, have the twinkle in your eye, knock on the venture capital's door, and you might get by it, which has happened, However, you tend to need some traction, some signals, there needs to be at least a couple proof points that you're building for something people want and are willing to pay for. So I mean that can take variations in different forms, but ultimately when you come and knock on our door, we're looking to the founder, the founding team, we're looking to see if you have the resilience, we're looking to see ultimately the vision and the flex with that vision, with the vision and the flex of that vision. So ultimately we want a strong vision that we know is going to mobilize others. However, you need to be able to respond and pivot if the market tells you so.
Creating first of their kind DNA-based sensors, some of our products will take 3 to 4 years to build and require millions of investment in equipment alone for us to even get started with some of the experiments. So originally when we started the company, about a year and a half ago, I think one of the options that people should consider is different accelerators. So we, at the end, got a small check and also got access to a brand new wet lab in New Jersey where our team, so my co-founder and our founding scientists moved. And that was not a lot of cash, quite a bit of equity, but it gave us access to an incredible amount of equipment, supply chain that we could access immediately. And that was an incredibly useful sort of step. Because we were raising last year, the market is not great right now, especially if you're building an R&D and especially if you're in regulated markets. So we knew that we didn't want to go into fundraising without some proof that this technology, for the first time, can actually work.
I think I want to see the
put in place that force our hand to make sure that we're living up to the expectations. And actually, I think one of the big ones that I'm slightly fighting with our headhunters in general is I think it has to be kind of within the whole industry, even for us.
Andy, could you please talk to our customers about the Dell AI Factory? Who could use it and what its potential benefits are? Yeah, it slows it down. How cost effective is it, Andy?
Well, I guess
Could
it
you answer that?
depends.
I know it would vary. I want to challenge what she might say.
Oh, you want the answer?
Yeah.
I don't think she'll answer. You can ask her, but I don't think she'll answer it.
No? So it needs to be quite basic in a sense.
Andy, can you, as a digital assistant, help businesses save money?
Absolutely. I can guide businesses to cost-effective DAO solutions, enhancing operational efficiency. For instance, Dell's Lifecycle Hub reduces costs through automation. Would you like to know more about any specific solution?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Dell's Lifecycle Hub streamlines device management, covering strategic refreshes and employee device transitions. It enhances productivity and reduces costs through automation and efficient processes. Curious about how this could transform your business operations?
Yeah, so we've uploaded certain